Hey everyone, this is Pure Paladin, the new list that now is the new build that runs Horn of the Windlord. This card has put the deck on the map. It is much stronger now. Feels absolutely great right now. Highly recommend this. It's the highest win rate deck at top 1000 legend, which doesn't happen very often for Pure Paladin. And on top of that, it's even crushing it harder at the low rank. So if you're just a diamond player, this is your deck. It's absolutely dominating right now. I think until you get to the top like 20 legend where it's still really good, it's just the best deck to climb by far. So what are we running? So what are the big changes from old Pure Paladin lists? The two things. One is we run Horn of the Windlord. This is kind of like a Doom Hammer, but it gets to turn their minions into 3/3, so you can use it to kill off big minions. And we run the Feast or Famine, which allows our Horn of the Winter to kind of turn into a Doom Hammer that does. So if you do this, you could do 12 damage in its one turn because you get 12 twice. Same thing, you can use it in combination for Quel'Thalas, and even use that with the Qatari Lightblade to just get really, really big damage payoffs from hand. So sometimes you look like you're losing, and you all of a sudden do 24 from hand and win the game. It can happen, and it has happened. So really a game changer for this archetype. Makes the deck a lot less predictable. What are some things that we're not running that we used to run? I think the big question people ask me is, why are we running Order in the Court? Order in the Court doesn't really make sense with this build. We run Arachnos, we run Leviathan, so we don't get Countess as reliably, and we no longer run the Blood Crusader. We couldn't even run it if we wanted to because it would hit Horn of the Windlord. So part of the power of Order of the Court is you would just kind of always hit that card and go for the Countess win condition. But now we don't necessarily go for that. We have a lot more win conditions. We can just win with tempo a lot more effectively. And then we can kind of use Countess as a backup win condition for some games, or sometimes as a primary win condition. So the deck plays a little differently there. And compared to the old versions, a lot of old versions didn't have the Curator. The Curator, because these are both elementals and beasts, will draw both of these. We'll draw your Arachnos, we'll draw your Leviathan, and draw a sinful sous chef. So the Curator can draw a lot. Usually, I say on average, you get about 3 draws because you've often drawn the same one. So deck's really strong. Curve out your power card. So generally, what do we like in the Mulligan? We like 1-drops. We like Disco Maul. Disco Maul is probably the strongest card in the Mulligan. We like Boogie Down. And then if you have something already in the low end, you can consider keeping the Curator. Curator, for example, if I had Sinful Chef and Disco Ball and Curator, I would always keep Curator. That's probably the ideal starting hand to have. So yeah, the deck curve out, use your Horn of the Windlord. Remember, you can do stuff with the Qatari Lightblade, so you could play Horn of the Windlord and then go have a minion on board, go Qatari for Quel'Thalas. This would give your thing +4 attack because it would get for Quel'Thalas twice, and then a Feast or Famine and do an absurd amount of damage to face. So because of that, but remember, we're still a tempo deck. Get on board, hit them in the face, fight for board. Don't be so eager to save these cards because often you're just using Feast or Famine for a deal 3 with the lifesteal, which can be really nice. So anyways, got some games for you guys highlighting the power of this deck. We got to hit a real easy climb to legend yesterday with it, so enjoy.
The light dim, but we fight. Repent. The light dim. Red sun rises. What'll wet your whistle? Bloody day! Repent! Repent!
Our story, tragic. Our redemption, divine.
Repent! Repent!
Yes, yes, right away.
Guardian's Grace is Heal Blood. I saw a list that did well with it. Haven't tried it out, so can't really speak for it personally. But I know there's a list that's apparently doing well with it, so looks reasonable.
Here, girl. I smell an ambush.
Arcane arrows, fill the sky!
My client has the heart of a hero.
For justice!
Waveblade with me! Repent!
Yes, yes, right away.
Oh, this card. Card's apparently carrying Hunter right now.
Easier to draw blood than staunch.
For justice!
My client has the heart of a Kyrian.
Reporting for duty. To battle, move quickly!
They're innocent!
They love a little fiddle.
Do I have lethal here? 7-9? No, I don't, so I'll take.
To battle!
They're innocent!
Check, great example of why you draw first there. If I had dredged first, I would have taken probably taken Horn, but when I hit Horn there, I take Arachnos. See that? Because I know I always draw Horn, so I would rather have the Arachnos to get through like a big board or something like that. Interesting, right? Mechanics, order of operations, Hearthstone. Do you always draw first? No. Sometimes you draw first, sometimes you dredge first. That was a clear spot of the case for dredging first there is I could hit another light ray. Please excuse my dear awesome streamer. Hey, that actually works. Yeah, please. Yeah.
Be swift.
Reach for the skies! For justice!
Great top deck. Phenomenal top deck, actually.
Yeah! Let's go! For justice!
Need a bit more spice over here.
Hey, you! Install these for me, won't you?
Our story, tragic. Our redemption, divine.
Too spicy.
Bloody day! Bloody day!
Repent.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
My client has the heart of a Kyrian.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Repent.
Bloody day! Bloody day!
My frost will splinter your flesh.
For justice. For justice.
The more you struggle, the better.
You have bested.
Got him.
I see you brought guests.
Jet's hand is too high curve.
I do so. I seem to have lost the surface.
How did you swing both weapons in the same turn? This one has Windfury, so you get to attack twice. So you can attack with the first weapon and then attack with the second. You can't do it the other way, so you can't hit the last Windfury guy and then equip this one. Make sense? Now, the more you know.
What'll wet your whistle?
President buffs this guy up. I guess it's better for trade, right? I guess, yeah.
What'll wet your whistle?
For justice.
Chat, greed the hand. It's actually a good matchup to have all the greedy stuff, so. What is Warriors dual class stuff with now? With Shaman as well, right?
Armor! Lightly used armor!
The menagerie is for the pure only.
Wait, oh, I draw the other Purator. I didn't think about that. Because I've never drawn the Purator with the Purator, right? So I didn't draw Leviathan.
It's all in your head.
We overdraw. Alright. Game over, man. Game over.
My hand is too full.
It's actually a bad overdraw.
Need a bit more spice over here.
The light dims. The light
We
dims.
fight. We fight.
Yes, right away.
Our gift of the arcane enlightens us.
I ain't talking.
The menagerie is for the pure.
Nice talking you got there. Would be a shame if it pulled out a card that I'd already played. I wonder if I go Countess here to play around second rat. Because it's like... Then I can't get these 1/1s.
For justice.
Repent! Repent! Too spicy!
I must move quickly. For justice. For justice.
Spicy!
I must move quickly.
My client has the heart of a Kyrian.
I'm kind of winning without even Countess, which is crazy.
It is finished. You win.
Got him. No losses, dude. We've been on a pretty big win streak.
Need a bit more spice over here.
justice.
Unleash hell!
To battle! To battle! For justice!
Bloody devil!
Always searching the depths of my soul.
Wait, what? They just tanked it, chat. They just freaking tanked it. What the heck was that? Okay, now I think they're gonna go heal play, so I think I draw instead. I was gonna do like a high tempo play.
The menagerie is for the
This seems better.
only.
Force them to do their clear here, and then
Gifts of the arcane surge within me!
okay.
Easier to draw blood than staunch.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Reporting for duty.
The light dim,
Too spicy!
but we fight.
Doing like a good turn, chat.
More lambs to the slaughter.
You win. It's over now.
Me have that for you.
The light dims, but we fight.
And close enough. What'll wet your whistle?
For justice.
struggle, the better.
My client has the heart of a Kyrian.
For justice.
Kind of wish I had taken Disco thing now. Great Hall seems like a mistake in hindsight.
You here for the tour?
The menagerie is for the pure only.
This looks like they're setting up lethal. This looks like a set of lethal. My dead regardless, so 4 mana spell. They go hero power, 4 mana, and they get 16 damage in. So I'm debating if I weapon hit. I guess I hold. Well, let me see. I guess I'll hold. I'm not sure if that's correct. I could have thought about it longer, done some more calculation. With 4 mana spell, no, it's lethal, right? Wait, nope, oh, we're fine. Looks like Margarita in hand here. So we just try and do as much stats as possible here.
Need a bit more spice over here. The light dims. Fight.
For justice.
They're innocent.
Do you notice any difference climbing in different regions? America is just massively harder. The players are just so good there. It's honestly pretty much other regions are everything on easy mode. You know, just like it's yeah, it's just the American way, you know. But yeah.
Too spicy.
I kind of want them to go Margarita here, and then
They're innocent.
am I ever dead to like? I mean, if I go, I'm just gonna trade there. I'm scared. So I'm holding here because I feel like they have Margarita in hand. Otherwise, I win easily. And they do that, and then I go Arachnos, and I just develop. Okay. Oh, they gave me a free Grave Strength here. Chat, this card doesn't look that good in this kind of situation.
The fallen will serve. For justice. Easy.
to drop less than staunch.
Reporting for duty. To battle! That's not a valid target.
So much more than lethal than it does this area. Alright. Legend, let's go. 46.